Hey everybody, Stock Picks by Tim here, and I want to talk about Cleanspark. Now, we actually had a decent day. After hours, we took most of it back, but we actually have some news here, and they are now at 2 exahash. I'll make sure you hit the like and subscribe. I put out videos every day, and I do appreciate it. Now let's get into this. So Cleanspark achieved a major milestone at 2 exahashes, so we're basically about a month behind schedule. They did say the end of 2021, they were expecting 2 exahash. And end of 2022, 3 exahash. So we are a month late. We'll see if we still make it to that 3 exahash by the end of the year. But we've got here that at a 2 exahash hash rate, Cleanspark now sustainably produces about 10 Bitcoins a day and has an installed production capacity that puts it among the top of publicly traded North American miners. And now this is quoted by Zach Bradford, the CEO. "We have more capacity coming in terms of both machines and access to additional energy. In fact, we believe we are one of the most efficient miners in terms of hash rate per megawatt, and we are on track to maintain that." And this is great news to see that they are finally at that 2 exahash, although a little under a month late. But I'd say that's still a win. I'd still chalk this up as a win. And we can very likely see that 3 exahash end of 2022. Although if we're a month late, hey, I'll give them a break again. And one little tidbit of information here is Cleanspark's also preparing to install a solar array at its Norcross, Georgia facility for sun-powered mining. Alright, so that's likely to bring the cost down even further. And given how much network difficulty is increasing, if you're not growing, you're regressing. And this was said by Matt Schultz, the executive chairman. And our accelerated growth is the direct result of our team's hard work, dedication to the Bitcoin network. That is great to see them continuing to add more miners, and they're working also on the immersion cooling technology, which makes it more efficient. And this is great news. And now looking over the chart here, we had, just like the overall market, just a huge drop. So right here was the pre-market drop we had, and then this was filled. Most other stocks did fill their gaps. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I think we can possibly retest these lower levels. I'm more than happy to continue to buy Cleanspark. You guys already saw this coming. I'm more than happy to continue to buy Cleanspark. Short term though, looking at the RSI, we are a little overbought, just being that it's that short term run up that we had. So keep an eye on it. And remember, we did break our support here. So that $7 support is likely going to be our resistance now. So you might see a little bit of a struggle getting up over 7 because that was our support previously. Now it's likely to be our resistance. Keep an eye on that $7 level. If we can break that, we're likely to move much higher. And that's my speculation. After 7, next is going to be that like $10.50 to $11 range. We'll see what Bitcoin does as well. And let's check out Bitcoin really quick. And yeah, looking at it, it's showing a little bit of strength. This could be part of why Cleanspark actually started to run a little bit at the end of the day. It could be that news. That news did kind of come out at the beginning of, people were likely reading that article, at the beginning of the day. However, that overall market sell-off just caused Cleanspark to dip. I mean, same with Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin dipped at that beginning of the market right here. This right here is about the beginning of the market. But yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Looks like Bitcoin's trying to show some strength here. It looks like it was kind of a similar thing with Bitcoin as well. We kind of had that little sell-off beginning of the market. And then, that crazy green wick right there. Look at that. And then we started slowly coming back, just like Bitcoin. This might have been part of it. It seems like Bitcoin is very much tracking or, following the stock market for the most part, especially tech. It's seems to be seen as a tech play. When tech starts selling off, Bitcoin seems to sell off too. Kind of goes in tandem lately, it looks like. But yeah, it's nice to see Bitcoin holding back above 35. And you definitely want to keep an eye on Bitcoin here. If it can hold this, we'll see. I bet you if this can hold, I think we're going to have a little bit of a recovery in the overall market, and Cleanspark might get swept up with that. But that's basically it. Just a quick update on Cleanspark. And yeah, I'm continuing to buy. I think it's at a great price, and as for Bitcoin, I'm just soaking up those rewards with BlockFi. Check out the links below for BlockFi, Voyager, Crypto.com. Thanks as always, guys, and see you next time.